Okay, so we are going to unbox this camera. This is an IP camera and the brand is W-Box. Okay, and I'm unboxing this. Okay, so you can see a manual sheet which is mentioning that the default IP is mentioned here. Okay, and also the default username and default password, which is admin most of the time. Okay, and this is the thing. Okay, so, okay, yes, you can get these stickers that might helpful while you fix these cameras. Okay, and also one sticker mentioning that you are under surveillance and all those things. Okay, now coming to our point, and here you can see this is the IP camera of W-Box. It's totally made up of plastic and the build quality is not so good enough comparing to other brands. Maybe this is a base model, and it is mentioned it's 12 volt and also some lens focal length and other are mentioned over here. And you can see this RJ45 plug is there, and also a DC pin is there. And also here you can see this one, which is actually an insulation. While you install this camera, and which can protect it from the external atmosphere or humidity and other things. Now I'm taking this box, which will helpful to note the specifications. Okay, so just have a look at these specifications, which is mentioned like 1080p, which is the resolution. Okay, so whenever any camera is indicated like 1080p, obviously it means that it is a 2 megapixel camera. Okay, and if somehow if you came to see 720p, which means it's a 1 megapixel camera. Okay, so this is an alternate way of expressing the resolution. So it is mentioned that 1080p, yeah, okay, so which means it's a 2 megapixel, and also video compression is H.264. So that is the one of the compression rating, H.265. Now it works with 12 volt DC, and it is actually PoE enabled. That all most of the IP camera will have that specifications. And also the other thing is IR distance up to 20 meter. So which means it is the night vision distance that can be captured within this camera during night. Okay, so that's the 20 meter, which is not so good, because you know most of the cameras, the base distance is 20 meter. Maybe you know, in this W-Box itself, this is the base model. Maybe that's the reason why, because these all specifications are you know, comparatively smaller. Okay, and also the price will be that much higher. I mean the price will also be lower. And also the the focal length. Okay, so the focal length used here is actually 3.6 mm, which is actually not mentioned here, but it's mentioned in the camera. Okay, yeah, it's clearly mentioned that the lens is 3.6 mm, which means it's the focal length of the camera, which can actually which will be helpful to focus, or you know, to get the angle of the camera, and also the how much magnified an image will be in the screen. So this is all about the IP cameras.